Many customers enjoy the idea of purchasing a product from a company that is trying to make the world a better place. Green Mountain Coffee is that kind of company. And it started in 1981 when Bob Stiller had a great cup of coffee.
I really wasn't much of a coffee drinker and had a beverage that was different than any coffee I had previously. It was fresh roasted in a small shop in town, and just loved the product and knew that there would be a huge potential for it in the U.S.
Green Mountain has a product line of coffee that qualifies for organic and fair trade certification. That means they try to find the best coffee grown under the best practices.
Now that there are certifications for organic and for fair trade, we benefit from having that third-party review and audit trail that helps us to ensure that what we're selling is organic and as fair trade truly is, and we have the integrity, if you will, of those seals and audits.
Being ethical and socially responsible has always been important to Green Mountain, and in 1989, they took this attitude all the way down to the source of their coffee beans.
We started working with Rainforest Alliance and Conservation International to develop awareness for the rainforest. And we started to develop a sourcing checklist of the criteria that we felt were important from a social and environmental point of view on the farms. And the employees in the company always would applaud the most when we would announce some of these projects, and we realized how passionate, people were about helping other people.
Over 20% of staff members have visited coffee farms to see firsthand how their coffee growers live and work.
It's changed the lives of the people here. They come back that much more motivated. I mean, it's really amazing to see. And then we also realized that the same was happening with the farmers. When they know somebody cares about them and takes an interest and works with them, they also put forth their best effort. So we realized that a lot of the social and environmental initiatives that we have, we feel are a much better, much more effective business model.
And the fair trade principle ensures that people who grow the coffee receive as much benefit as they can from the price paid for it.
So what that means with a fair trade certification is that there is a third-party auditor that documents very strictly and very religiously, if you will, the whole process from seed to cup to ensure that the price that Green Mountain Coffee Roasters is paying, which is established, there's a minimum floor price that all roasters who sell fair trade coffee adhere to, that minimum floor price is delivered to the actual growers' organizations that are part of our supply chain.
Green Mountain spends $500,000 per year on compliance and standards. They're rated number 5 on a Business Ethics Top 100 list and consistently rank as one of the best places to work.
There are many, many, many coffees that a consumer can choose from, but we know that there are certain consumers who are looking for something unique, something different, and something that can actually help them to feel good about the coffee that they're drinking, not only by virtue of its taste, but also the kind of impact that it's having on the environment and communities where coffee is grown. Our organic and fair trade line satisfies those requirements for quality, but also satisfies those requirements for the coffee to have a little something extra in it beyond quality and caffeine, if you will, but the extra benefit of being grown organically.
We try to get our advertising being a multi-channel approach. So we have our coffee available in the finest restaurants, convenience stores, offices, even in supermarkets we'll have a cup program because we want people to sample and drink our product. That's our advertising, you know, the taste. We feel the biggest advertising companies are working, you know, for the larger companies, they can come up with the catchphrases and, you know, the best way to position their product. We let the quality of our product speak for itself.
According to customers who purchase organic products, they simply taste better. And farmers who grow them benefit because they can grow great tasting coffee without purchasing expensive chemicals.
So those farmers who have adopted organic growing methods actually can benefit from having not only a great organic coffee, but also reduced costs associated with inputs. So they have a marketing advantage, they have often quality advantages, and they can have cost advantages in that they are less dependent upon increasingly expensive petrochemically based fertilizers and insecticides.
Lindsay has seen coffee growing environments that are politically and socially charged, and she thinks doing business in poor and oppressed countries can help in the long run.
I think that in the case of Rwanda or in Nicaragua or in Guatemala or Colombia or Peru, where cultures have been truly impacted by social unrest and economic disparities, it is an opportunity for a company like Green Mountain to help re-engage those communities in the world of commerce, to provide a market for the coffees that those people are growing, and as they try to rebuild and reconstruct their lives, we are there to provide a market for their products.
And at Green Mountain, they are all about making a difference.
What really moves an organization, any organization, is when they have a really compelling vision. That's when the great things are done. And I have found that making a difference in the world is so meaningful to people that they really reach back and go that extra mile when, you know, it's for bettering the world.